Hey everyone, I'm going to tell you the time I broke my both of my ankles. So I didn't vlog it because it was the time I wasn't on YouTube then. So in 2007 I was roller skating at school because at that time we had an lesson in PE to teach us how to skate. So the local skating people came to our school for 6 weeks to teach us how to skate, for us to put on skates and skate around the APR, which is known as all-purpose room. So it was like we was gotten into the theory of it. So that day was a bad day for me because I couldn't. We only had an hour to skate, and I was lacking it and everything like that. It was better than doing work in the classroom. So we only had an hour of skating time. So I was trying to get my skates on, and somehow I couldn't. I was trying to get my skates, my helmet, my knee pads, elbow pads on, but somehow I wasn't going fast like I was. So I was getting frustrated. The teachers knew that I was getting frustrated, whatever, so they helped me out. So I finally got ready to go. Um, I got ready to go, so I got up on my skates, and they say, okay, skate around, like we had a square carpet, so they say, okay, skate around the carpet first to get and feel like you're on skates, and then I would let you go on the hardwood floor. So anyway, I skated around. It wasn't a big carpet because everyone else was either skating on or yeah, yeah. So I did something. I forgot that even though she was on a carpet, it's still slippery. So I did something, I don't know what I did. So all I remember was closing my eyes and I went down. So after I went down, I opened my eyes back. I did it back out. No, I opened my eyes up. I had the helmet on, so my hair was fine. I was like just shaking up. So then the teacher said, "Oh, you're fine. Shake it off and get back up." So when I got my upper body up, and I was trying to get up, my right ankle was not was not doing good. So then the teacher said, it's time to go take your elbow pads, knee pads, skates, and helmet off. So I sat back down, and when I sat down, my ankle was holding so bad. My right ankle was holding so bad, so I took my skate off of the ankle that was holding so bad, and then when I took the skate off, my ankle was like this. It was like no support. It was like this. So I say, and then I got up, and then I had to walk little distance to drop off my skates for my other PE teacher to spray the skates with smelly stuff. Forgot. So I was limping and everything like that. So the teacher, nobody took me seriously. Everyone probably does. Everyone thought that, oh, I just sprained it a little bit, but I would get it back. So we came up to our room, classroom, whatever, and then we was in morning meeting. Morning meeting just means we will go over the day of the week, how much day we have in this particular month, and everything like that. So, they said, so the teacher say, okay, who wants to change our calendar for us? I raised my hand like I always do. I was the Model H Junior. I was literally the Model H Junior. So after that, they big on me. I got up, and then I limped like this up to the board, and then the teacher saw me limping. So the teacher say, "Oh, you really did injure yourself." I say, "Am I a duh? Wasn't going to fake it like the other students was." So anyway, my teacher say, "Okay, take your shoes off. Let me see." So he compared both of my feet, the bad foot and the good foot, and then he say, "Okay, put your shoes back on. We'll go into the nurse." So at the nurse office, at the nurse office, she was busy with other things, so she just looked at it and gave me an ice pack because she thought it was spring. But later on, when I came home, my mom looked at it and said, "No, it's not spring. It's actually broken." My ankle was the big as in watermelon. Not watermelon. That I'm exasperated when I say that. But my ankle was big like in orange. So then I could leave. It was Friday. So then then I was out of it that Saturday and that Sunday. I didn't go to school that Monday, but I wanted to go to school that Tuesday. So what I did, what my mom did was dope me up on some bean pills, on some bean pills, and um, yeah. So meaning I didn't feel it for few hours that morning. So, but after those hours, I felt it. So my mom had to come pick me up from school and and everything like that. So anyway, that was the story of how I broke my left ankle. Now, how I broke my second ankle, which was my, which is my right ankle, is I was a skateboarder. I haven't gotten back into the sport because of how I kept on falling. I kept on falling scary ways and everything like that. But one day I was outside back. Yeah, one day I was outside back and I was skating and acting tough, skateboarding, and then I fell. And then at the beginning, my mom was outside in her garden, and at the beginning, my mom was laughing after I fell because I was laughing, like, before the adrenaline kicks in, you just laugh. So my mom laughed because she didn't know that I really hurted myself. I didn't know I really hurted myself. So, but when the adrenaline wore out, I was cussing, yelling, screaming because it was hurting so bad. So then my mom, later that evening, my mom said, you broke it. You broke it. So I said, oh my God, oh my God. So now when I'm doing videos, when you hear the cracking sounds, that's my ankles. Because my ankles didn't heal properly. And every time, and after you break a bone, no matter if it's a hand bone, arm bone, whatever, after you break a bone, your that area where you broke a bone is sensitive to literally everything. So basically, if you fall, like your ankle, if you broke it once before, you could easily break it again. And I'm just trying not to break my ankle no more and everything like that, because it's when I say it's painful, it is so painful and everything like that. So yeah. So like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. What did y'all ever broke a bone?